Hey guys, it's been quite a while since I've last uploaded a video to my channel, and if you haven't already noticed already, my voice got quite a bit deeper. Anyway, today I thought I'd review the game InFAMOUS 2, because it's probably one of my favorite games of all time, mostly due to the fact it's a huge chunk of my childhood, and I mainly have fond memories of it. It brings me to a happy place when I play it, and really takes me back. I still remember buying it with my dad when I was around 8 or 9, and after a rough day of school, or on a Friday night after having a terrible week, this game always cheered me up and just was kind of an escape from reality. And yeah, so I'm going to do a little review today, and if you enjoy it, please leave a like. I appreciate everyone who does that, and yeah, let's get this review started. So starting off with the story of the game, the story follows protagonist Cole McGrath on his quest in New Moray to grow powerful enough to be able to face his arch-nemesis, the Beast. Cole possesses electricity-based superpowers, which are used in combat and used to navigate the city. Both the game's music and fictional city were inspired by New Orleans, and I personally have to say that they definitely nailed the New Orleans feel. Unlike many other games, the city actually has depth and feels lived in. Now, we can't talk more about the atmosphere without mentioning the theme and soundtrack for this game. It's absolutely incredible, and I can't emphasize enough how important music is in video games. So massive props to the team that worked on the music side of the game, and also for the environment designers. And the music genuinely makes me feel like I'm wandering the streets of New Moray, or whatever I'm doing during the situation, whether I'm fighting militia. Oh wait, I haven't mentioned militia yet. Let's get into that. Alright, first we have the militia, which are basically fascist rednecks who patrol the city and terrorize everyone. Next we have the ice soldiers. These guys are like the militia but with conduit power, basically have ice powers, so they're harder to kill. The militia and the ice soldiers go at it every time they cross paths, so if you see these two gangs fighting, try and kill them both. Now we have the corrupted, which are basically unfortunate citizens of New Moray that have been mutated into biological abominations by the powerful conduit Joseph Bertrand. Corrupted ravage the swamps of New Moray and occasionally given tasks by their leader, Bertrand. Next we have these swampy bastards, the Ravagers. Ravagers are four-legged, vaguely insect-like monsters. They may appear slightly clumsy, but their bodies are well suited for charging, and they can also quickly evade projectiles. Oh, and looking back, I also forgot to mention that Bertrand controls the militia gang. Next, or should I say finally, we have the Devourer. This absolutely massive monster is an insane creature to fight, and just to capture footage for this, I purchased something called PlayStation Now. It allows you to stream games to your PC for $10 a month, and it's absolutely worth it. Anyway, I'm just gonna use the footage that I captured for this video. Whoops, I almost forgot the Hive Lord. They act like Ravagers in that they quickly evade damage, charge easily, and spit acid at long distances. They are, however, much tougher and can create egg-like pods on slimy stalks that hatch and release spikers. Also, like Ravagers, they are very vulnerable to grenades and rockets, particularly the double grenade. Listening back, I don't know what the hell I just said. Double grenade? Oh my god. Now, another really cool main aspect of the game is the karma system. Basically, you can choose to be good or bad. Certain missions will give you tough decisions that will alter the outcome of the game, and you are given different powers based on which route you decide to go. For example, you can choose to blow up a village, kill 30 militia, while also killing 10 civilians, or you could intricately take out the militia gang, which will require more effort, but it will make you a better person. That doesn't mean being bad isn't fun. Blowing up massive structures and causing mass chaos without caring about civilian casualties is insanely fun. Also, being evil gives you specific sets of powers that can only be unlocked when having bad karma. Also, having good karma unlocks specific powers as well. Also, to gain the new abilities, you have to purchase them with XP, which you gain from completing different missions. And the variety of ways you can use your powers is actually pretty impressive, which gives you a huge incentive to complete missions and gain XP, because once you have all these powers, it's hella fun to run around the city, lassoing from buildings your electric powers, and taking down enemies with style. First we have Zeke Dunbar, who is Cole McGrath's best friend and also appears in the first game quite frequently. Zeke is Cole's most trustworthy companion. Next is Lucy Kuo, an undercover agent that works for the NSA, stationed at New Marais to investigate the organization known as the First Sons. Sebastian Wolf, a scientist who once worked with the First Sons on a ray sphere project. Wolf also worked on something called the ray field inhibitor, which was created to reverse the effects of the plague. Also, Kuo and Wolf worked together in the beginning of this game. Nyx was one of New Marais' native citizens and was against the militia due to Bertrand killing her whole family. She was described to be uncaring and cold, often preferring a more destructive method than ethical method. Nyx mostly represents the evil missions in the game, giving the player bad karma, but throughout the game you learn that Nyx isn't cold-hearted and would rather die than have the beast left unkilled. John White was also working for the NSA, but ended up being killed in the ray sphere blast. Spoiler alert. Next, Roscoe LaRoche. Roscoe LaRoche is the leader of the Rebels, a faction opposing Joseph Bertrand's militia in New Marais, who operates out of the Ascension Paris, as well as Fort Philippe and Floodtown. Now that's out of the way, I have a lot to say about the voice acting and depth of the characters. In my opinion, it's another reason why this game is so special. The interactions between each of the characters feel genuine and realistic compared to the previous game, and basically most games out there in the industry. Cole and Zeke really feel like good friends who've shared experiences together, and the cutscenes really show this. And each character is really likable, and as the player you can actually feel attached to the personalities of the different characters, which creates an immersive experience. I'm going to show you a couple clips.
Everything's in place. LaRoche and his men are good. Oh my God. Can you focus for 5 minutes? All day. I can't.
What's the plan?
Well, once you two take out the turrets, me and my man will pour in. We'll start tearing things up. Get you back here, Gizmo.
That Gizmo's a transfer device. Tell you guys to watch where they're shooting.
Yeah, my boys do tend to be a bit rowdy. God love them. You help us get rid of the militia. That thing will be all yours.
Ours to smash into pieces, right?
Oh, we swap powers, yeah?
Why do you come up with the worst
All right,
ideas?
We'll decide that later. We gotta figure out how we're gonna take over this fort.
Well, like the pervert said, you and I were going to open up the north side. Afterwards, I'm going to help sweep the interior.
Hey.
Hey.
I love that part.
Now, this game does something for me that many other games fail to do, which is make me actually care about the characters and not want to see them get hurt, you know, because I genuinely like these guys, and, you know, Kuo, Nyx, those are both badass characters too. And a lot of games, the characters are two-dimensional. Here, they go into depth, and you feel like you know these guys over the story. So that's massive props to the voice actors for their work. And the voice actors really make these characters come to life, so I'm really impressed by that. This game plays with your emotions a lot, and the ending of the game gives you two options. The evil ending or the good ending. Good karma, bad karma. Now, choosing the bad karma one isn't inherently bad. It could be considered selfish or for the best. But, you know, depending on which one you choose, both endings are extremely well written, and yeah. Now, I definitely left some things out, such as blast shards and dead drops and a couple more things, because if I had to put them in, this video would be hours long. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and, you know, if you have a PlayStation 3 and haven't played this game yet, I 100% recommend you try it out, get it, you know. It's an experience, and it's awesome, so... You know what, why the hell not? I might as well add in that they have a UGC, which means user-generated content mode, which allows you to create your own missions, which is absolutely awesome. You can use your own props, it gives you your own developing system, which is easy to learn, and I've spent countless hours creating my own stories, so that's just another reason you should get this game.